Welcome back, everyone. Phoenix 3 here, and I'm going to be playing some more Pokemon Showdown. My Ho-Oh deck. I actually made some changes to the deck. I completely took out Ultra Ball, and I put in Pokemon Fan Club. I kind of want to test with that for a little bit. I also added in a Skyla and two Stadiums to see if this will help some matchups. Maybe Rough Seas here will help against Trevenant. Will be good because he won't be able to snipe my bench for damage, but Trevenant also runs Stadium, so I'm just kind of playing with stuff here. If I could prevent one turn of knockouts against the deck, it'll be extremely useful. I put in Chaos Tower. I like the card to be able to just get rid of all special conditions on my Pokemon. There's been a lot of random matches where that has been relevant, so hopefully this card here will help out. If it doesn't, we'll just take it out. But I kind of like the option of having it. I do want more stadiums, have a couple rough seas. Like, there are really no stadiums that benefit my deck. So I'm just kind of throwing stuff in. But rough seas is probably the most relevant one because I can put out a Pokemon, maybe take a hit for a couple turns, heal the damage, and go from there. Um, yeah, I also took out a dive ball. I'm just trying to see if I can kind of balance my item and support accounts as well. But that's just enough of that. Let's just go ahead, play a game, see what happens. I kind of want to stick with Ho-Oh because I feel like this is going to be the deck that I will play in tournaments. So I kind of want to figure out what's what, if that makes any sense. I got to have that perfect build, at least until something else comes out that I want to play with. So let's go ahead. All right, so we're going second. I mean, I guess that's not bad. I would like to go first because I get the first turn to do everything, first attachment. And it doesn't look like we're playing against Trainer Lock. Hopefully we're not playing against Trainer Lock. So I should at least be able to play. And I'm not sure what my opponent's playing here, but it's probably a Team Magma deck. We got the Fan Club. We could potentially lose this to an N. That sucks. I really don't like N being in the format. Team Rocket's Handiwork, flip 2 coins. It's a mill deck. Alright, so I gotta be mindful here. Apparently a mill deck won a Pokemon tournament somewhere in the world. But I'm just going to go ahead and take my card. So my opponent is not going to be attacking us. Alright, so opponent's letting us go first. We're going to have to dig here, which is something I'm not really opposed to doing. Opponent's probably letting us go first so he can get the first attack. I'm perfectly fine with that. That's not going to stop me from doing what I want to do, though. But we're not going to be playing things like experience share because our opponent's not going to attack us. So that will at least give us one card we can keep in the deck. But I am going to try to get my setup here because I do want my setup. Let's see. We want Ho-Oh. We probably want Remoraid. I mean, there's no reason to not get him here. Because we're gonna need to draw cards. I mean, that's just the way that is. We are going to need to draw cards. So let's play this. There's nothing. And I'm going to end my. Oh, that's right. I can't. I forgot. Play the supporter. All right. Well, I was hoping the first deck that I wasn't going to play against is Mill. Steel Shelter, Hard Charm, Crushing Hammer. You know what? I'm just not even going to deal with that. I'm not going to deal with it. Nope. I don't want to deal with that. We'll just find another game. I don't want to lose the coin flips. I don't want to. I just don't want to deal with it. Though it's nice to see Mill make a return, but I feel disruption in Pokemon right now is way too good. And this is obviously Night March. If it's Night March, we're just going to quit. I'm not playing against Night March. No basic Pokemon, because we don't actually play any in this deck. Keep forgetting about that. Yeah. That's okay. It's not Night March. It's... Huh? Okay, so obviously the opponent plays Shaman. Oh, that Wally though. That Wally. Alright, let's see. It really doesn't matter where this lightning energy goes. I'm probably not going to put it on the active because I don't want to eat a turbo bolt and have an energy down. That's not going to happen. But we do get some stuff here. So we are, I mean, we could potentially, I mean, we have to get our setup. Because if we get our setup, we can win. Unless Raikou knocks us out in one hit. So we can versus Seeker for the Wally. Man, that Wally was so good. Like, that's the thing though. I like getting those turn one drops like that. So here's a Sceptile, a Battle Compressor. I have no idea what he's playing. Manectric Mega Sceptile heal. That's annoying. That's alright though. That was really annoying. I'm actually pretty salty, but look at this! So we just lost both our support Pokemon to Double Lysander. I'm not gonna lie though, that Pokemon fan club was clutch as fuck. That is really good. The only problem is I'm gonna lose this fire energy, but I can probably prevent a knockout. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it down, just so I have an attachment next turn. Yeah, like I'm really salty about that. I wanna hurt this guy. Well, that's all of our Remoraid's. I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. Like, I'm super pissed about that. So we just lost all of our setup. We get the Golduck breakdown, but we don't get artillery anymore. Unless we get a supporter. And uh, how much health you got? 120. I'm not going to risk that. We'll put this here. That I I don't know what to say about that. That just happened. That just happened. So if we get a Versus Seeker, we can't even get a Draw Supporter. We need to get an N. That's the only option here. We have to hit a N. Now, the Parallel City is annoying, but it doesn't really stop us. We don't have an Octillery anymore, so we have room for Pokemon. But this is going to be really hard to come back from. We don't have draw supporters. We've missed like three, no, not three, but we missed maybe 3 turns. We missed a lot of turns of energy. We need an N right now. The gods look down on us. Yeah, because God is probably saying, yeah, that was some bullshit right there. So we're going to end him. Hopefully we get an energy and a max potion. I would like to get Manaphy down so that way we can get free retreat. We don't get it. We don't get much of anything actually. But what we do get here is a super rod. Let's see. We want one, two. So we have another Octillery in the deck. Um, See, this here is the bad thing though, because if he Lysanders out my Golduck break, we lose potentially a way to get him back. So it's almost better just to get back the Psyduck and Golduck. We have a max potion, but I mean, is it even worth playing it? Because I'm going to try to save a Pokemon that I can't do anything with. I mean, I guess it's better than giving my opponent 2 prizes, right? I mean, we're losing right now, so we have to do that. And I guess we just end our turn, end our opponent again next turn if he gets something, and then go from there. We got to get rid of the stadium. We can do that. We have 2 stadiums in our deck. I mean, right now, it's looking impossible to do anything in this game. Our opponent disrupted us way too hard. A target whistle. I'm fine with that. And the opponent doesn't attack us. Okay, we obviously don't play the end. We're not going to give up. We're not going to +3 our opponent. So what we can do is we can Versus Seeker for Wally. Just get the Octillery. But I feel like playing Birch might be better. Because, I mean, we still have Dive Balls. Well, that happened. Chaos City. I kind of don't want to play it yet. He got the Mega Sceptile. Wow. Our opponent is a fucking ace, man. Well, there go the supporters I wish I had. Judge is actually a really fun card, but I mean, there's no real reason to have it over N though. We need a grass energy. We get that, we can start attacking. I probably should have played the stadium last turn. Where are my grass energy? Like, seriously, where are they? Apparently, I don't play grass energy. This is getting annoying. Sceptile, I don't think can knock me out either. They both do 110. Will heal. I will play. I mean, my opponent's got me locked down way too hard. There's two Versus Seekers. I'm pretty sure he has another two floating around somewhere. This retreats for free. He can knock out my break. We're gonna put that on artillery. I'm gonna move this lightning energy though. Actually, I'm gonna move all of these to uh-oh. Screw that. Alright, I mean, we just end our turn. I don't know where my grass energy are. Apparently, I don't play any. Manetric Spirit Link. Like, I'm really trying to avoid a Lysander here. There's gonna be another Turbo Bolt. I mean, I haven't been able to do anything this whole game. I'm trying to do something here, but I'm getting nothing. I could play the Skyla for the dive ball, hopefully hit something there. I don't want to give my opponent cards. That's the problem, but I'm not drawing any of the right cards. So, I mean, if I play the Versus Seeker, that's my last one. I'm done. I don't have any more Versus Seekers. But I've got to try to hit something here. And I don't want to play N because I don't want to give my opponent cards. And if I could get a heads, it'll be, where are my energy? Let's see. Let's do this. Oh, please tell me it went the right way. Poison and confuse. Okay. That's my first time playing one of those cards, so I'm not sure about the interaction. I don't have a choice. That's another max potion down, and I haven't even gotten attack yet. So I have to Skyla for. I'm mad. I am legitimately mad right now. So we're going to take the dive ball for the artillery that's still in the deck, right? Okay. And then we're going to try to set up another side duck, right? I'm sorry, man. My salt levels are high right now. Like, extremely high. Side duck. The gold duck is in there, right? Oh, the gold duck is in our hand. We will. We have to retreat the Ho-Oh. Actually, we don't have to retreat the Ho-Oh. I think what we do is move a bunch of energy over. I mean, I'd rather not lose the energy. We got the Fighting Fury belt, so there's no reason to at least try to maintain this Ho-Oh here. We also got Purifying Fire, so we can heal 60. We've got the Fighting Fury belt. We've got this, another Lightning Energy, that's fine. We'll put it there. We're going to target down that Sceptile. So 140. He has a lot of attackers. I mean, this is going to take some doing to like just to get back into the game. We are down a lot. We're down 3 prizes. So the opponent apparently also plays Max Potion. That's fun. Turbo Bolt, we take it. How much do we have? 50. We can go to 100. So we're going to need to Lysander. Oh, we can't Lysander this out. This Pokemon has any lightning energy attached to it. Reduce any damage done to it by 20. 50 plus 20 more. So what are we at? 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 150. There's my mana fee. We play you. Actually, I think I still have Lysander in the deck. We'll just put it here for now. We Abyssal Hand. Hopefully we get our Lysander, so we can knock out the Raikou. Alright. That's the shit I want to see right there. If this Pokemon has any lightning energy attached to it, does this attack or damage done to it is reduced by 20. So we effectively have to do 140 damage to knock it out. We can knock it out, but we lose our Ho-Oh in the process, which is not something I'm okay with. Because we do 140, which is enough to knock this out. But we didn't get a Max Potion, which would have helped. We have exactly 50 left. We can go to 100, but we still get knocked out by Turbo Bolt. We have to Lysander out this. We have to hope he doesn't have a lightning energy in hand, or a way to get one. First and foremost, we hyper transfer. Make sure we don't click Elemental Feather. We can't, I mean, we can knock it out, but we lose our Ho-Oh and 3 energy, which means all he has to do is take one more prize, and that's like a Versus Seeker on anything. And I really don't want to give him that, so I'm willing to risk attacking with my other Ho-Oh. And hopefully he doesn't have the energy. I mean, that's all it's really coming down to. Actually, as a matter of fact, what I want to do is hyper transfer again. I want to spread these energy out. Um, Artillery because sure. I mean, that Ho-Oh is not doing well. I really wish I could knock this thing out. You guys have no idea. Let's put the damage on Probably Sceptile, I guess. Why couldn't you do 140, Ho-Oh? Would have been nice to get another Fighting Fury belt. We have an N. We can disrupt our opponent more if we need to. Hex Maniac, I don't want to see that. Because now we're going to lose a Ho-Oh. And we can't do anything about it. We can still knock out the Raikou, though. I'm pretty sure I play the Grass Energy down. Right? Yes. Play the Grass Energy. This is going to be hard. I've got to, like, get a bunch of prizes in a couple turns. You have 160 left. Let's see, I'm going to need to start putting damage down on these things. I don't want to give them the max potion on this, so I kind of want to remove that from play. I guess I play this to maybe hit some more cards, maybe get our other, if I could just flip heads. Okay, there's a Fighting Fury belt. We put this down. The Fighting Fury belt is probably relevant, right? 70, 80, 90, 100, 110. That only puts us up to 110, which doesn't really help me any. But I do have at least one experience share, so we can reserve or preserve an energy. And we can get another Ho-Oh down and start attacking, but we can take at least one prize here, which is better than nothing. But all our opponent has to do is just take a prize and he wins. That's annoying. But, I mean, we really don't have a choice here. We end our opponent to 1. Let's take this one. Lugia EX. That could be fun. That could be shenanigans, actually. I'm pretty sure he has game next turn. But we may be able to cheese something out here. We are going to take the water energy, it looks like. So there's no random things that I have to worry. I don't want to play the Lugia because Lugia still dies to a Turbo Bolt in one hit. So a Ho-Oh would be nice. I'm not going to play that because I kind of want to preserve some things here. Let's see, Manaphy gets knocked out by Sceptile. So, I mean, there's no point in trying to save that. I think we just end. Let's just play this. Let's take that Grass Energy, put it on Manaphy. And then we just... And we draw 3 cards, but... Well, there's a Super Rod. That Super Rod is going to be extremely clutch because now I can Hyper Transfer. I'm probably going to move all this energy off. I mean, it doesn't matter. We lose anyway if he has a Versus Seeker. Purifying Fire. I We really don't need the other side up. But we take our 2 prizes. I don't want to see a Starling Megaphone. I don't want to see it. But what we can do now is, I think we should probably spread our damage out a little bit, but I kind of want to target down this Sceptile. Because if we can put that in range of a knockout, then it'd be good. But we don't have any more Versus Seekers, so we can't really snipe it. Experience Share and a Max Elixir. I would have loved these 2 cards anytime. Oh, don't tell me he can knock us out. Okay, no, we got 150. The Assault Laser won't be enough. Mega Sceptile. No! No! Oh well. GG. That was the most bullshit game ever. It don't matter. I mean, nothing went right for me in that game at all. Nothing did. Nothing. Oh well, we'll play one more. Hopefully we can redeem ourselves from that. I don't even know what that was about. I didn't get any of my grass energy. He just straight up went Lysander douche, and like that's the reason. Did we get him again? No. See, but that's the reason Pokemon Catcher was banned, because it was way too hard to set up. So at least now they say if you want to do it, it's going to cost you your supporter for the turn. But I mean, still, it doesn't really help much, because it's still really hard to get evolving Pokemon into play and then keep them in play. I'm wonder who we start with, Remoraid or Remoraid. But we do have shenanigans here. We can get a turn 1, and we got a mulligan. It looks like bursting balloon, 2 of them. Man, that hand. So we get a mulligan. Yes, hopefully we get a. That's Night March. Of course it is. All right. I could just quit right now. Let's take that water energy. Let's Wally. Hopefully we get an energy here. Uh-oh. Okay. Good move by taking that water energy and not lightning or electric. I mean, that's a pretty eventful turn. I'm happy with that. Town map. That's what I want to see. That is what I want to see. 4 Night Marchers in the discard pile, or in prizes. What could have made that better is if all of them were Night Marchers. So he prized the bursting balloon. So from what I've seen, he has at least 1 left, and he just discarded 1 of them. So we're probably not going to see it. It's Night March Bees. If we can get a Ho-Oh here, we're just going to take out both the Night Marchers. Or if we get a Godlike hand and get like Lysander and can attack, we're going to take out the Bee and the Joltik. Oh, we can't. The Joltik has the Fighting Fury belt, so yeah, we lose that option. Night March for, well, 90 wouldn't increase damage. This guy has no self-respect, by the way. If you guys watched my Night March video, you would understand that. Grass energy. I mean, I guess we play it. getting all the cards off it. That's kind of what I want to see. I just want to get as many cards out of the deck as possible. So let's take 2 Psyducks actually. I could have took the Manaphy, but I probably should have took the Manaphy. You know, hindsight and all. Grass Energy, please give me a Grass Energy. All right. Oh boy. What would I like to see now? My experience shares. I would like to see those. Now he can't knock us out in one hit. He has 100 damage with Night Marchers, and okay, he just quits. It's always a fun day when you make a Night March deck quit. Okay, if I say lag, um, oh, that's our first win. Ain't that something? 25 coins. Give them to me. All right. I guess we play one more. Now, I don't want to end it on, a quit. I really do want to show you guys a game. So we got Psychic, Dark, and Colorless. What is this? Darkrai, Yveltal, Zoroark? Darkrai. Well, it's not Gallade. There's no fighting energy in there. So I'm guessing Zoroark, Yveltal is in the deck. So we won the coin flip. We go first. Yes, I would like to go first. Uh, oh my god, our opponent plays hammers. I'm not worried about the enhanced hammer, but crushing hammer is. I mean, like, I don't like losing the coin flips. I really don't. Yeah, this game isn't going to happen. If we don't get an N in our opening hand, okay, so we can make something happen. It sucks because we don't have a basic Pokemon we can't play these max elixirs on. But we do have an N, so we could take away our opponent's cards. The +2 he's about to get. Yveltal Zoroark. I mean, that's all I can do right there. I mean, there's no point in trying anything else. I can already see this game isn't going to be good. Let's just find another one. I don't even know what that was about. Like, this deck doesn't ever draw that. Well, I'm not going to say it ever draws that bad. It does. But it's super, like, RNG hates us right now. So we have a straight fighting deck. So this is probably the Zygarde EX. Other fightings. We're going to go Tails. Oh, we lost the coin flip. No, come on with this. Machamp. We knocked Garchomps out in one hit. This hand is cringeworthy. We got experience share. We got Pokemon fan club. We can drop a Ho-Oh and maybe something else. I mean, I think that's it. We have to hope we get lucky with max elixirs. We need to get a water and grass energy off of that. Karina, let's see what you gonna grab. Rare candy, Machamp, level ball. So he probably has a rare candy in hand. If these fighting decks ain't none, man, they are consistent. Like Karina gets you everything you need. Like you can go Karina, grab your stage 2 in a rare candy, and you instantly have an attacker. You know, between that and Versus Seeker, you have eight, you know, 8 opportunities to get an attacker out. So we are going to play this. I almost want to just grab. I mean, Lugia could be really fun here, but I mean, we got Ho, so I'm just gonna grab Remoraid. I mean, I really don't know what to take here. I'm just gonna have to hope something happens and it goes in our favor. Oh boy, that's not what I wanted to see. Got a lightning energy. I guess we just put that there and hope something happens. I guess. We can get rid of the stadium. There's the rare candy into Garchomp, probably rare candy into Machamp. Machamp needs at least 2 more turns before he can do anything. I would have really loved that to be an N, but our opponent's not going to be that generous. Oh man, the threat is real. Is this safeguard? Yes, it is. There's my grass energy. What do you do? It is reduced by 40. During your opponent's next turn, any damage dealt from attacks from the defending Pokemon is reduced by 40, and he does 20 more damage because of his ability, which is going to be an additional a lot of damage on my Pokemon. I don't have a choice but to take Fan Club here. I think we just take another Remoraid and Psyduck. Lugia could be fun shenanigans later though. Really punishing them for playing energy. So, I mean, I don't have anything. That's it. And Garchomp is also scary, like super scary. He's doing plus 60 damage to an EX right now. Plus 40 to everything else. No, plus 60 to everything else. And plus 80 to an EX. That is ridiculous. That's the one thing these fighting decks are really good about, is just putting damage out quickly. Because they have all the support, you know? And then we got that Zygarde I got to worry about. Man, N has been clutch. Okay, what do we grab? We do this, right? That's the right move. We play this. I mean, I think we have to give up another prize. I don't think there's any way to avoid that. Apparently we don't play artillery. All right, they're both prized. So what do we do about that? I see nothing that we can immediately do besides do that. I probably should have put the energy here and just discard the stadium. That probably would have been the smart thing to do. We're going to lose our rimmer rate. So we have to find a way to take a prize and get an artillery in play while providing meat shields. That's not a Lysander, which I am happy about. Because I think I've had just about enough of Lysander, but I also got to worry about what to do against this. Everything nukes us. Everything. See? Fish got punched. It's dead. Machamp's doing 160 damage to our Machamp. I mean, but 160 is not enough to knock us out, but Garchomp can do a lot of damage. So let's see. Let's do this. This. Our opponent has no artillery as prized. So we really need to get some cards here. We're just not getting heads, like at all. There's a bird. Sure. Water energy. Uh-oh. And I'm gonna, I mean, might as well attach, right? I really wish that was any other energy but water. We put 30 on a Garchomp, so Focus Sash doesn't become a thing. We'll put this here. I mean, my setup wasn't as bad as it could have been. You know, the end really came clutch, but we're still not getting a lot of things that we need. I think one of our prime like directives for this match is to get our Lugia EX in play and discard these stadiums. And then eventually get to a point where we can stadium lock this guy. So let's see, where does our opponent play? Not enough. So our opponent is going to hurt us pretty badly. So we don't have to worry about a Lysander. Hopefully Ho-Oh can survive this attack. It looks like Ho-Oh might. 200 damage. A Muscle Band would have knocked us out. We get to take a knockout on both Garchomp and Machamp. I mean, when you have that, you just take the win. Like my deck's matchup against like Garchomp is good. He said he forgot to attach it. I don't think he even had it. I mean, you don't forget to attach something like that. But it doesn't matter. Like my matchup against this deck here really comes down to does my opponent have the strong energy or not. Like that's it. If a Garchomp ever gets too strong energy, it knocks out a Ho-Oh with Fighting Fury Belt, and I can't seem to click my card for some reason. There's the heads we've been wanting for such a long time. We didn't get anything off of that. Let's see. We're just going to go ahead and move our energy off the fish and alright, so the opponent quits. Well, I mean, I guess we're just going to leave it off there. I mean, a win's a win, right? So if you guys like this video, then please subscribe to my channel as we continue to go through Pokemon media across all forms of everything. And leave your comments in the comments description below because I wanna see what you guys think about my deck. I'm really working hard on this Ho EX deck. I want it to be the best it can be. And as always, I want to thank you guys for taking time to watch my videos, and I hope to see you all in the next one.